So the reason I only joined after the second time I heard about Camilla's program, because the first time around, like you, I was like, I don't really have tantrums, you know, he's not really that bad, you know, he'll get upset, but he calms down reasonably quickly. But it was funny, after it closed, you know, they go through stages so quickly that it was like, okay, things have changed. Now it would be helpful to have a few tools. And it was kind of like, when you're not looking for something, you don't always see it. And then when you get a bit of an awareness, you're like, oh, actually, yeah, he is hitting out at times. And it's just not having the confidence myself that I know exactly how to, when those things happen, how to deal with it in a way that I feel good about. And I guess it's that, for me, it was definitely that gap between the parent I want to be and the philosophy I want to have, and then the tools to actually implement that when things aren't going right. And that's where, like, we've just started out in the last week, and we're only just into the second module, and it's been just amazing having those tools where things that I just kind of was like, oh, that's just him, and yes, he won't go to bed without me, sort of thing, and he'll get really upset, but I just go to bed with him and then it's fine. And the other night he was able to go to bed with daddy, and then he started crying out to me. I used the strategy of that Camilla teaches, and then he just went, okay, and he walked back to the bedroom and slammed the door and went just with daddy. And I was just like, oh wow, like there's been things that I had just kind of been like, that's just how it is, that now that I have those skills, it doesn't have to be like that. And I think especially when things get stressful and I'm not feeling like I'm able to be the parent I want to be, then I find sometimes it spirals and I behave in ways that I don't want to behave with my children, and I'm my child, and I'm less patient and that sort of thing. And just having tools and skills to sit back into, I don't have to be at my best to be this type of parent I want to be. That's how I'm finding it anyway.